Ladies and gentlemen, if the subject would not be so sad, I would love to call the evening a celebration. I see a lot of happy faces here, which give me a lot of strength, because it's all people who want to make the world a better place. Tonight is the culmination of an experience which went on for over 6 years, which we assembled throughout the world with women with breast cancer. And the tool we developed for that aims at 1 billion people worldwide. Your Excellencies, guests of honor and friends from around the world, among them Ethiopia, Israel, Palestine, Burkina Faso, Germany, Lebanon, Iraq, Mongolia, and the Philippines. And especially a warm welcome to Beatrice Jones, David Nabarro, and Her Excellency, the Deputy Health Minister of Burkina Faso, Mrs. Francine Ouadraogoudou. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Sonja Dinner, and I'm the president of the DEAR Foundation. Today, we intend to take you on a journey where exactly these poor women live. In order to enter their world, you will have to forget everything you ever heard about breast cancer, everything you know about cancer in general. We go to places where women believe breast cancer is contagious. Others believe it passes like a flu. Some of them never heard of breast cancer. And for others, it's a synonym for death. Over 6 years ago, I decided to dedicate a large part of my professional world and my professional life to the welfare of the poor and illiterate women worldwide, many of them dying unnecessarily of breast cancer because they don't know anything about it. In our projects in the DEAR Foundation, we pay great attention to cultural and religious differences. But my claim today, it always was and still is today, that humans are being basically all the same. Religion, nationality, cultural differences, or wealth may make a difference on how we live. But in case of sickness, at the end of the day, or for that matter, at the end of our lives, we are all very much the same. So we started a very unusual project in 2014. Everybody told us would be impossible because of cultural and religious differences. We rented part of a hotel at the Dead Sea and invited women who were dealing with breast cancer. 42 women, Muslim, Jews, Christians, from all sorts, all directly or indirectly afflicted with breast cancer, came and talked about their journey of this life-threatening illness. And talk they did. It took minutes and all differences just disappeared. 2.5 days, we filmed them, and many of them talked actually for the very first time about their illness because they were ashamed to come forward. The differences disappeared, and it became a very strong group of women today who is still a unit. Amazing is the word to describe the atmosphere we had there. Crying and laughing together resulted in one thing: mutual support. And it was evident that trust, unity, and support can do wonders in times of crisis. The DearMamma campaign which consists of a film and an app, has basically two goals. Goal number one is to give sound medical information about breast cancer, that it is potentially deadly if it's not being treated, and how the women can protect themselves by regular self-examination. The second goal is as important. We want to eliminate shame. No woman in the world should ever be ashamed because of breast cancer or because she goes through chemo and loses her hair, or those who have to go through mastectomy by being amputated. We particularly want to strengthen the self-confidence of those women who go through mastectomy. The uniqueness of our campaign is that we will boldly target 1 billion poor and illiterate women, in some of the world's most remote places. And it's the first app worldwide which focuses on women who cannot read. In a bid to break through the walls of marginalization, segregation, ignorance, and isolation, the growing network of parties who are interested in the DearMamma campaign, which consists of NGOs worldwide, the DETSA, WHO, and many other organizations, share a commitment to give these women a chance to survive. We do not compete with anyone, and we do not believe that we have a monopoly in this, what we're doing. But we can, and therefore we will, contribute our share to the wellness of the most neglected women in the world. Again, we're talking about 500 to 700,000 women dying every single year of breast cancer, leaving millions of orphans behind. And many of them could be saved if they only knew. Thank you very much.